Guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a different video than I usually do. Usually I'm a books and writing channel, but lately I've been doing like looking into like my stashes, and the first one was like my perfumes, and this one's gonna be my hair products. And yeah, so I kind of just have them laid out here. They're not usually here, they're usually like in my downstairs, just like where my perfumes are, but I brought them all up here so I can make this video. And yeah, okay, so let's get started. I wanted to start with the doux because like miche, we're gonna have some stuff to say, but like we're gonna get started with miche because I guess I have to. Okay, how should I do this? I'm going to take down every product, and then I'm going to just like, actually, let me make sure I have a thumbnail first. My hair product stash. Ooh. Okay. Or my product stash, I don't even know. Okay, so let's take these down, and then I'll show you guys miche. Okay. So the first hair care brand that I have up here is miche. I wanted to do like a miche, the doux type of thing because like they've been like heavily talked about, and just like I don't know, people are talking about them, and they always talk about like them in competition with each other, so I decided to talk about them. Okay, so first let's start off with, okay, first off let's talk about the brand miche in general. And the reason why I didn't want to start off with miche is because miche beauty is like not everything wrong with the natural hair community, because I kind of left the natural hair community a long time ago. The reason why I have all these hair products is because this year I just like went crazy with hair care and stuff, and so I started buying a bunch of hair products, and yeah, that's how this happened. Yeah, that's how this happened. Like I just started becoming obsessed with hair products, and so I bought all of these things. But like before, I did not have this big of a stash. I mean, I had a big stash when I first started learning about my natural hair, but like not right now. But anyways, let's talk about miche beauty. Okay, so basically the reason why I'm just like I didn't want to talk about them first is because I don't like the brand. Like I feel like miche beauty is confused. Like I don't know how to say this. I think that they've been okay, not been confused, but like, okay, first off, they changed their packaging to this packaging, which, okay, you know how the makeup girlies were like on that whole clean makeup is, like they were annoyed about that. And like you know how like when people change up their housing from like this homey feel to modern feel, people get mad and stuff. I never really understood those until it became part of my niche, where it's like I feel like every single natural hair brands used to be the fun hair care brands. Like it's like you would go to that section and you would see like the pretty colors and just like everything like that. But now like when a brand wants to say that they're prestigious and like everything like that, they start becoming like muted, and just like the colors go down, and it's just like it's not as pretty as it used to be, and I'm just like I'm not a fan of that. Another thing that I'm not a fan of is the fact that this brand does this thing where they talk about not using leave-ins and whatever in your hair care routine, but then it's like you have two leave-ins. I feel like the reason why y'all are saying this is because your leave-ins don't work with your hair products. So anyways, let's go to the actual hair products in general, because yeah. Okay, so first off we have Boost. I've used this one. It's a spray leave-in. Was it moisturizing? I don't like spray leave-ins are spray leave-ins. You just use them when you have a gel that doesn't take regular leave-ins because like, you know, they're too thick, which whatever. And this one doesn't work with as many gels as I would like, which I'm just like, you're literally a spray leave-in, so why is that? Anyways, then we have Sculpt. I have two of these. They were on this TikTok live. Wait, I do have two of these, right? Yeah, I do have two of these. They were on this TikTok live. Things were like $12, and that's how I got all of these products that I have right now. But anyways, we have Sculpt. It left my hair dry. I feel like, and it also doesn't work with this. But I'm also like, is it because the hair products are too thick? They say that the hair products are just like supposed to be diluted with water or something. So like, if I dilute everything with water, will they mix? But I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me that two hair products from the same line doesn't work together. But yeah, this one, I don't know. The wash and go was alright. don't remember what the wash and go looked like. I don't remember. I used, how much of this product did I use? Not that one. How much of you did I use? I used like a third of the product, which I'm just like, if I were to pay full price, that wouldn't be good. But all I know is it left my hair dry. That's why I don't deal with that propaganda in the hair care community where they're like, no leave-ins, no leave-ins. I was low-key, even though this wash and go has no leave-in, but like that's because I had to. But anyways, that's gonna come later in the stash. But like I don't follow that propaganda because it's like everything is just like, my hair's just gonna be dry. But like I remember the wash and go was nothing special, nothing like that. It was just dry, and that's all I remember from it. Then we have the mousse. I haven't tried this out. We have the lavish leave-in. This does not mix with anything, so I haven't had the chance to use it. The only way I can use it is with the extreme wet line gel, which works with everything, so I don't know. This is, I feel like, my biggest reason why I'm complaining about like the whole leave-in thing that they have, because I'm just like, you guys have a leave-in that does not mix with anything, not even your own hair products. What are we doing? Now let's go on to Indulge. How much of Indulge did I use? I used... Ooh, also I forgot to say that their hair products smell really, really good. Yeah. But anyways, also they used to be such a pretty brand. Like it was like they had like this black and then they had this blue, and I just like felt like if they went through each line and just like addressing different things. Like the first line was moisture, the second line was definition, and I feel like they could have kept going. I feel like more brands need to do that where they have like each line addressing something new. Because like sometimes when you just like have two gels, it's like, what's this gel supposed to be used for and what's this gel supposed to be used for? It's like, okay, this one's for moisture, this one's for definition, like, you know what I mean? That's easy enough. But yeah, okay, so Indulge. I never like moisturizing deep conditioners. I feel like they never give me enough slip, and so I never like them. So like that was the same with this one. On their website they're saying to use their products on soaking wet hair. I feel like they're also following that trend too. I don't know. They just feel like trend followers to me. Anyways, because the product works better on, and I have this big pimple. I'm so mad. Okay, but anyways, their hair products work better for me on dry or just like damp hair. That's just how their products work better. Like their deep conditioners work better for me. And I feel like even on the back it says use on damp hair, but it's like on the website, wait, no, not on the website, on the social media they're saying something else. I feel like most brands have gone to this whole thing where they're like, oh, use your hair products on soaking wet hair because they want you to use less products. Let's like honestly, like the whole hair care industry is like messed up right now because like low-key tariffs have like gotten them down and whatever. And so it's like they're out here just like, I don't know, trying to like, especially the luxury hair care brands, and it's like instead of, they're trying to justify why they're luxury, but then it's like in doing that they end up just like, I don't know, going off this whole rail. Most brands have low-key not done that, but like it's just like, it's sad to see hair care brands shutting down and just like all that, and just like, I don't know, luxury black hair care is not in right now, I guess. But as we have Strengthen. Strengthen was good. Again, I love let's call it deep conditioners with protein. They always have slip for me for some reason. I don't know why. Also, it left my both of these deep conditioners, what I can say about them is that they left my hair moisturized once I rinsed them out. Like I noticed something different, which I usually don't. Like I feel like for deep conditioners for me, or just like any type of conditioner, is just give me slip after I've shampooed, and just like that's your only point for me. Then we go to the Tropical Oasis Anti-Humidity Gel. Everyone was obsessed with this product. No, everyone is obsessed with this product. I'm not. It leaves my like ends really, really crispy and just like, what is it? Just like shiny and just like everything else. But then it's like my roots. Okay, my roots never in their life can be just like flat or anything, so it just looks weird when my ends are just like this completely just, you know what I mean, strangly and just like defined or whatever. But it wasn't even a good defined. I just didn't like the way my hair looked. It was really shiny, which, okay, I feel like this is way too like it, but like I don't know how to describe it. It just felt really, really stringy, and I was not a fan of that. Like I just did not like the way that my hair looked, if that makes sense, because it's like right now it's just sounding like really good, like, oh wow, this product left your hair shiny, and it was like mainly your hair. But it's just like there are some gels where it's like you look at your hair and you're like, I don't like it. Okay, now I'm gonna bring everything from the doux down, and then we'll talk about that. Okay, I forgot that my plan is just to bring everything down and then just like at the very end, I'm gonna put everything up. Okay, so first off, the do. I tried the mousse stuff. I wore this during my sister's graduation, and my hair looked so good. Like, it was like fluffy and it was like long, and I really like that. I used half of it, which that's why I'm not a fan of mousses, because this was like probably $12 to like $6 every time I use this product for just like a fluffy wash and go. I don't think so, so I'm not gonna repurchase this unless I find it on like super sale or anything. Like, I don't think mousses are for me. I might use mousses every one now and then, because I feel like they give me exactly what I want a cream wash and go to give me, where it's just like fluffy hair, but at the same time, yeah, they give me fluffy hair, but also like holds throughout the week and everything. So I love mousse wash and goes. Well, at least having tried this one. What I did have a leave-in under this. I realized I don't need a leave-in under this because this was extremely moisturizing. But like, other than that, like, I don't know. I don't want to use half the product every time I use it. That's also how I feel about miche, because it's like, if this is expensive, then it's $12 per use. So like, I don't think mousses are that great. Okay, then we have the anti-humidity gel. I have not used this one yet, so I don't know how it is. Also, let's talk a little bit about the doux. I think the doux reminds me a lot of the main choice, where they were just coming out with thing after thing, and it was like they were like the it girl of what's called drugstores, and like I just really like that about them. So yeah. Then in this is not melanin hair care. I used this jar to put it in the honey gel, and the reason why I did that was because this product did not have a cap. I have not used this, so like there's no point in talking about it. But anyways, I don't know why this came with a cap where it was like a squeeze bottle, but it was also like, this does not squeeze. Anyways, I have used this product though. I feel like this is going to give me similar results, but a lighter hold than this. I did a one product wash and go again. My hair is dry. I feel like this gave off dry, what is it, dry frizz. I always talk about this thing that I'm just like, okay, like my hair looks dry frizzy, and it's just like, I feel like there are a bunch of terms when it comes to like my hair that I'm just like, okay, I didn't like the look of it, like based on the wash and go. I feel like bananas gave me this dry frizzy look where it's like, it feels like, okay, there is frizzy in this, like my hair looks so moisturized that it's frizzy, and I love that type of look, and that's what this gave me. That's why I love this so much. But it was when it came to this one, it did not look like that. Instead, it looked like it was just dry and frizzy, and it's just like, what was the point in doing that? Because it was like, I don't know, just like the spider webs of my hair were just like spider webbing, but it was just like, it looked dry, and I didn't like that. So yeah. Then we have, I haven't used both of these products. I haven't used Big Papa or Crazy Sexy Crawl. I've heard that this is more moisturizing. I've also heard this is moisturizing, so I'm gonna be happy to use those. This product was so good. Like, it was so good. It left my hair, like, when I put it in, like, immediately my curls started just like, you know what I mean, like it became like, because my hair is always frizzy, but like it was like, not, it was defined, and it was just like, it was amazing. The problem about the gel is that it dried out my hair. All of the products seem to dry out my hair from the doux. In general, a lot of hair products dry out my hair, but I think what I'm gonna do is, because a lot of the doux products are not sensitive to hair, like leave-ins or anything. That's why I'm not a fan of just like gels, which these two gels are. That's why I can't stand a brand where they're just like no leave-in. But anyway, these two gels are very sensitive to like leave-ins and just like creams and whatever. So it's like, how am I going to eliminate the dryness? But for this hair product, I think I can eliminate the dryness by putting in the melanin hair care cream. Because like I used I'm being confusing right now. But anyways, I use these two together, but like if I add the cream too, I think I can combat the dryness. But anyways, like my hair looked so good with this, and I literally used like 1/8 of this product, which I have not used so little product in such a long time, and I'm so happy about that. I'm not a fan of the smell. It was actually not sticky when I just like when it was done, because I feel like the problem about honey products is the fact that it can leave your hair sticky when you just like whatever, as the days go on or whatever, it stays sticky, but this one wasn't. So I really like this product, but we're gonna find a way to make it non-drying. And also this leave-in I think works with it. This is just one thing about the, yeah, just like I said, the doux, their products aren't like flakeable, at least for me, they don't flake. So yeah, let me pause it. Also, they also say don't do a leave-in, do a leave-in. I don't know what is up with natural hair brands and like no water, like whatever, but it has got to stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop and then put everything back up. Okay, the next brand I pulled out was Curl Mix. Let's start off with the shampoo from the step thing. So this is the shampoo from the Wash and Go collection thing, I guess. I got this as a graduation gift, and like this is low-key the brand that made me go back to gels, because the gel just like worked so well on my hair, and I was like, why am I using creams? Like my hair looks a hot mess, and then when I use gels it doesn't. I feel like I don't remember why I stopped using gels. Actually no, I think I was so obsessed with just using melanin hair care that I just stopped using gels. But yeah, so yeah, okay, the shampoo, there's nothing to write home about. Shampoos are shampoos. Like, I don't know what to say about shampoos. Yeah. Then the step 2 product is the conditioner. This had no slip. It had no slip. The step 3 is the leave-in. Also, when it comes to leave-ins, I never would know what to say. It's just like, do you pair well with things or do you not? And it's like, when it comes to this product, I'm only going to pair it with its line. So like, it's whatever. It pairs with what it needs to pair with. That's all that matters. Then we have the gel. This is the gel that got me into gels in general. I don't remember. I don't know if this wash and go is actually that great, because like this was like the only gel I was using, so it was like way better than a cream wash and go. And I remember like I wore this for my birthday and my hair was literally like, it was staying till the end of the week. I think that's really what my problem with car creams are, because I also think that also creams, the reason why I do like them is that if you're on a budget, I can't lie, a cream will do you well. I'm not a person who washes my hair every time it looks a mess. I wash my hair once a week, and if it looks a mess at the end of the week, I do not care. So like when it comes to creams, they are more like, it is more wait, it costs less to just like own creams, because like they, like when it comes to gels, I feel like a gel, like that's why it was like such a like a big thing that it gave me the B Girl custard gave me 8 uses. Like it's like an 8 use gel, because like gels for me tend to be like a I just go through them faster. Like for example, I can get probably with a new technique I use, because I used to use a different technique. I would just like, I was using bigger sections, so I would get like 3 uses from an 8 ounce, and now I'm getting like 2 uses from an 8 ounce. So it's like I cannot be out here buying gels like an 8 ounce gel that's $22, because gels are like the most expensive thing. If it's not like Wetline or Eco Styler or whatever, it's like the most expensive thing in this thing. So it's like really like I'm paying $10 every time I wash my hair for the gel, versus a cream where it's like I can pay probably the same amount and get, I don't know, and probably get how many uses? A lot more uses. That's all I can say. I always just get more uses from a curl cream than whatever. But anyways, this was good. Like, and my hair's held the whole week, like at the end of the week. And it's like, I was looking at my birthday pictures and I was like, low-key, my hair looks so good. And I think that I went on a Saturday. I went for my birthday thing on a Saturday, and it's like my hair has never looked good on a Saturday. So this was really good. Then we have the honey curl gel. This was really drying on my hair. What I think I'm gonna do, because I use this with, ooh, okay, I use this with this. The problem with this leave-in is I do not think this leave-in is for moisture. I think that you need to pair it with this for moisture. And it's like, I know people say, oh my gosh, if your leave-in isn't also moisturizing your hair, then it's bad. But when it comes to leave-ins, I use my leave-ins as a way to like detangle my hair. So whether the leave-in moisturizes my hair or not, it has nothing to do with me. Like I don't care if the leave-in moisturizes my hair, because I need to slip. And then I guess like I can go in with a like, I feel like the gel is supposed to have enough moisture, in my opinion, to not dry out my hair. Like it needs to have enough moisture to yeah, not dry out my hair if I have like a light leave-in under it. But yeah, uh, but yeah, unless it's like from the same brand, because I feel like when you use things from the same brand, it works out. But yeah, so my next, how I'm gonna use this next is I'm gonna use it with the leave-in from the brand. I did get really, really great results because like I ended up posting like this whole photo thing. Like my sister took photos of me when it was like her prom, and I was taking photos of her. And she took a few photos of me that I posted on my Instagram. I'm gonna show you guys like what this gel looked like, and it's like those were like such great photos. Like, and it's like this is the gel that did that, and it's like even though this was trying, it did give me some good results. Even though at first I didn't think they were good results, but I feel like this camera makes my hair look so bad. But then it's like in real life, or just like what I feel like it's probably because like I don't have enough height above me or something. So it's like the camera is not facing just like it's not like good angle or whatever, because like when it comes to regular photos I just look better. But anyways, so yeah, and this also smells like really good. It smells like what's called baby food, like not baby food, but like what is it, like you know, like your little apple sauces. I like the smell of those. Then we have this one. I haven't used this one. I don't know. Now let's talk about the brand that carried me throughout college, Melanin Hair Care. I'm not gonna lie, once I get rid of every single product on this list, because the majority of the products you will start to notice are gels, and that's because I was trying to, like, at first, like, this whole, like, collecting products was about collecting, like, gels and just, like, stylers so that I can use them with my Melanin Hair Care products. Because like I can't lie, like the days of me sitting down going through products is over. Because like I don't know, when it comes to like, the natural hair community, I think the natural hair community is so sad. Everything is getting like sterilized, and it's like even though like these products low-key, okay, let me use I guess this one, these products look simple and whatever, but like I don't know, I like it, I'll tell you guys why. But like I feel like the natural hair care community, like it's like everything's not becoming fun. Like the colors are gone, what's called everything looks sterilized, and like it's like science. Like it also reminds me of like the science versus whatever debate. Like I feel like old YouTube told exactly what you needed to do: shampoo, deep conditioner, leave-in, and then deep condition, no, and then gel. And do you know what, that was the routine, and that was exactly what you need to do. Except I feel like we've lost that. Like we have been just like doing everything but that. Like it's like now we have like base gels and just like everything else, and I'm just like, y'all, I don't know, y'all are making things too complicated, and it's just like the natural hair care community is not fun. Hair care brands are closing like crazy. Like black, what's called brands have not been able to survive. Like for example, like the well, not for example, but like the tariffs that have been happening, which is making like every single hair care brand, well not every single, but like the black owned hair care brands just like become slower with their production of things because like they just can't get what they need on time and stuff. And it also has just like and this has been causing a bunch of hair care brands to just die off, and it's just like it's really really sad. And I'm just like the natural hair care community is just like it's not the same as what it was, and it's just not fun anymore. And it's like there's no YouTube community anymore. Like I can't go back. And so like I'm just using like what I'm gonna do from now on is use Melanin hair care products, find some gels that I love from this collection. I'm gonna talk about the gels that I'm probably gonna use, and then just like keep it pushing because I cannot do this community anymore. So yeah, this is like my only stash video that will ever happen. Okay, so first off we have the shampoo. I have two of them. They have started using this packaging to get things out faster. But anyways, this is the original one. Oh, I have to cough. Okay, this shampoo is clarifying. I don't know, it's a good shampoo. A little goes wrong way. Again, shampoos, you can never really say anything about it. It works. What I will complain about is that the fact that this does not work, this cap thing, this little nodule, whatever, it doesn't work. Like, well, it does work, but it's like so little comes out to the point where I'll just open it and I just put it in my hand and then just keep it pushing, because that's not enough for me. And it's also like not enough for my scalp, and it's just like, it's a whole thing. The next product we are going to go with is the deep conditioner. This is the original, and this is I guess the new packaging. Okay, well at least my original packaging. This product, my opinions on this product is the fact that it's okay. Like, I don't know, it leaves my hair really defined. It's supposed to be like a strengthening, deep conditioner, and it leaves my hair like, I guess like really curly and defined. The slip is not the greatest. I feel like this is kind of just like why I try to venture off when it came to my deep conditioners, but then I kind of realized I do not deep condition enough to just like find this amazing deep conditioner and keep it pushing, because like I don't know, I just like I like the aesthetics of sticking to one brand, so that's what I'm gonna do. And it's just like I have found better deep conditioners, but like this is okay, so I use it, and I only use it once a month, so yeah, just to make my hair like springy and everything. Then we have 1, 2, 3 leave-ins. Let's hold this one up though, because this is the opened one. I haven't used it yet because I just finished my 4th bottle of it. My opinions on this. This is the best product from the brand. Like I feel like it's always sold out for a reason. When it comes to sold out products, I am always someone who can easily like access the sold out products, because I will always just like check where they want me to check and whatever, so like I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like if you're not like constantly checking up on a small business or whatever, it doesn't work out. So like for that complaint, like it just doesn't affect me, because I have all day to check on people's social media and just like see what's going on. But anyways, this product, it gives me so much slip, which that is literally like the only thing that I wanted out of a hair product. Like I feel like every single time that I talk about a hair product, I am always like, this does not have slip, and just like whatever. Like if you do not have slip, you are literally just like, you're not a good hair product to me. And this has slip, and so therefore it's just like a good product, and I love it. It has slip. Like it might not be the most moisturizing thing in the world, but it has slip, and that's all that matters to me. Because it's like after shampooing and you get all those knots and tangles in your hair, now you just need to detangle, and you need something that actually detangles. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what I was talking about when it came to Indulge, where it's like, yeah, when you wash it out, it's good and stuff, but it's like, is it easy to detangle your hair with it? No, for that product. Then we have the oil. I feel like this brand has low-key been saying that they didn't change ingredients. This product, they definitely changed an ingredient. This product used to smell a different way. Now it just smells like, I don't know, what's the extra ingredient they put in? They put in an extra ingredient, extra oil, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, they put extra oil. I feel like I used to have the 3.3 ounce one. This is the 8 ounce one, and this one is going by way faster than the old one was, because like I don't know what it is. I think it's because like this spout thing is way too large, so it's like I feel like it's not meant to be put on your scalp, which I only use the oil on my scalp. I don't use it for my hair strands or anything like that. So it's like when I'm putting it on my scalp, I feel like I'm just like putting in way more oil than I need. And so like this has just gone by faster, because like I am down to here on the product when the 3 ounce took me like almost a year to finish. It's like I have just started this bottle, so that's not good. So I don't know if I'll just start buying the 3 ounce, or if I just keep this, depending on how the prices look between each of them and just like what's better for my wallet. Then we have the cream. I feel like this is such a moisturizing product. This was the product that I was using to define my hair throughout college. I used way less of this than I do now. Now I just put in product until my hair looks like defined. And also like I do small sections, so like I used 1/5 of this product, which is way less than I would of any other product, so like I'm really happy about that. But anyways, my opinions, this is not a defining product. This is a moisturizing product, and it's like I needed something else to define my hair, because like there are defining creams, because I remember the Taliwai Sheed curl cream was like really good for defining the hair, but like this just isn't one of those types of creams. So yeah, that's my whole melanin hair care collection. So yeah. Also, let's talk about the packaging. Like, I know, like, I was complaining about, like, simple packaging and all that, like, and how it's just, like, the makeup girlies don't like it, and it's, like, whatever. This is a brand that I do like. The reason why I do like this brand is the fact that, the concept behind this brand, I should say the concept behind every brand. Okay, so I guess, Miche Beauty, I don't even know the concept behind them. I think they're still trying to find it, and that's my real problem with them, because like I am a marketing girl. Like I mean, like I'm not marketing, like whatever, but like it's like your marketing can make or break your product for me, and it's like for them it's like everything is confusing. It's like they're trying to be what is it, high end, like bougie, whatever, but then it's also like you guys are creating products, like you are doing colorful products when it comes to your special editions, which makes people like more likely to want those special editions, but it also doesn't fit into like the brand's whole thing. Like I look at like the colors because I'm just like, you could have just like been a brand that makes hair products that smell good, but that's not what they are anymore. The do, what they do is that they what they do, okay, they do this 90s just like thing. They have like the bold colors and phrases and just like whatever, and it's very 90s. When it comes to melanin, when it comes to, first let's go with them, Carl Mix, they have like the 4-part series thing, like I guess it's supposed to be like a 1 2 3 4 wash day routine thing. When it comes to melanin hair care, let me not hold up something with this tag. But anyways, when it comes to melanin hair care, the point of them is that they're like this DIY brand, and I feel like there's just something about just like the DIYs and just like, for example, like I use shea butter on my skin. Like I went back to shea butter because like literally no lotions were working, but it kind of, and it would just like work so much better than like literally anything I was using. It just like feels like that, where it's like when you go back to just like the basics, and like when you use like those natural things or whatever, sometimes it works, which I'm not huge into that thing, because like some people will start going like, oh wow, this can cure cancer, like what's called jojoba oil can cure cancer. I'm like, no. Then like go to the doctors, whatever. Like I'm not into that. Like but like sometimes I'm just like, okay, like when it comes to like something innocent as like body care or what's called hair, then it's like, okay, yeah, sure, jojoba oil can moisturize my hair, like, you know what I mean. And that's why I just like this style of things, and I just really like the aesthetic, and I really like the messaging, and I like the marketing. Well, I don't think it's marketing, but it's just like, I guess because of the owner of the company, Whitney White, like it's just like this DIY thing, and it's just like, it's really cute. And also like the 16-ounce bottles, I really like it because of course I have a lot of hair, like look at all this, and it's just like I use a lot of product, so like to have products that do not leave me after, like that don't like go after 2 uses is really good for me. Which I usually not do this. Like I used to be able to like get like 3 uses out of a product when it came to at least gels, because when it comes to deep conditioners, I can use a deep conditioner for like weeks on end, but like gels I've just been going through really fast because I don't know, because I'm just like using smaller sections, and if I did smaller sections for deep conditioning, I would also just like be going through deep conditioners really fast. But anyways, that's the brand, and let's go on to the next place. So I have a couple of products. I haven't used either of these. I haven't used literally anything on this list. I should have brought up more products, but I haven't used either of these. This is I got this from Marshall's. This one was $14, and this was how many dollars for you? This one was $12.99, so it was like Carl Smith for this cheap. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I haven't used them. I really wish I hadn't bought this one because like I have realized that jellies need to be like, not jellies, but like hair products need to be a stronghold for me to like them. And I feel like I sat down and I was just like buying a bunch of gels because I was like, oh, this is a hair gel, this is a hair gel, but like I kind of forgot like what hair gels are. Like it needs to have a stronghold. And just like I highly doubt this has a stronghold, so I'm not really happy about that. Then I bought this. I just used this today for my hair. This was the deep conditioner I had. This one is for fine to medium hair, so like it was not my target thing. This had no slip. It like when I washed out my hair was dry, but like it was like really like curly, which I'm assuming, like I've heard that vitamin C does that, or I guess extracts might do that, like where it just like makes your hair really springy or something, well, like just like really defined and stuff. So it did that, but like my hair wasn't that moisturized, and like I'm not rebuying this. This is $39, and it's like, yeah, the curl definition at the beginning was nice, but it's like it's not that nice to pay $39 for. This also I also got at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I don't remember which one I got. These ones I got at Marshall's. This one I probably got at Marshall's too. Yeah, I got all these at Marshall's, not TJ Maxx. Then we have Bread Beauty. I feel like Bread, people have been talking about them a little bit, but like they were another expensive hair care brand, and I was like, okay, wow, you are at Marshall's, let me pick you up for way cheaper. Way cheaper. I really wish I hadn't brought this product. What I did like about it is the fact that it's a flaxseed gel, and I want to experiment more with flaxseed gels because I know that when Melanin Hair Care comes out with the gel, it's gonna be a flaxseed gel. And by the way, when they come out with the gel, all these products that I'm using, all these gels that I'm using, they're going off the window. But it's gonna be a couple years before that happens because like I guess their inventory or whatever is off, and if Melanin Hair Care ever closes down, then we're gonna have to go on a whole journey to find out another hair care brand or just like hair care products that work for me, because actually there are a few things that work for me in this, like, but it's just like I'm not in the, because at first I wanted to just like go with any hair product, but it's just like I do not like experimenting when it comes to hair products anymore, because it's like a lot of these things will dry out my hair, they will not have slip, like it's like I'm just ripping out my hair, and it's like I can do that for like till the product goes away, but like I cannot do that every single time I'm just like outside and stuff. But anyways, I regret buying this. I know it's going to have no hold, and also it does have flaxseed gel in it, but yeah, it's gonna have no hold. This is 6.26 ounces, which I'm so tired with natural hair care brands coming out with, like, if you come out with a gel with less than 8 ounces, I just know that you aren't for me. Like you're not gonna like catch my eye like that, because it's just like, what am I gonna do with 6 ounces? This is only gonna give me one use and then I'm done with it. Like it's not really gonna be anything, so I don't know, just like be normal and just do 8 ounces. Oops. I'll put these back and then we'll go to our next. Okay, I pulled out everything from the bottom shelf, so let's talk about them. Okay, first we have Shea Moisture. This shampoo, let's go with this. I've never used like the original line, which is really weird because like I used Shea Moisture back in the days when I first went natural, but like I never got to the original line. I really liked some of the hair products, and that's why I ended up buying this. But anyways, when it came to this product, I don't know. It's a moisturizing shampoo, but like this is so moisturizing that I don't feel like it cleaned my hair. So like I wasn't a fan of that. And it was like I'm down to here, and I've used this like maybe twice, but the reason why I've used like this much product is because like you have to use so much shampoo just to feel like something's happening, and I just like I'm not a fan of that. Then we have this product. We have the raw shea butter deep conditioner. I forgot. I forgot if this gave me slip. Maybe it did. We're gonna talk about the next product that did give me slip. My problem about this is when I rinsed this out of my hair, it really didn't do much. Like I don't think the moisture lasted. Then let's talk about like what got me into Shea Moisture. How much of this product I use? I didn't use that much. This is the best product like out there, best deep conditioner, and it's literally like $13. That's why I'm just like, when it comes to expensive deep conditioners, I'm like, guys, you can easily just buy something like this and just like keep it pushing. This product has so much slip, it had so much moisture. Like I was looking at the back when I used this to see if there was silicones, because I was like, why is it like just gliding through my hair? And also just like the natural hair care people, I feel like the classics are always the classics because everyone knows that they're good. Like when it comes to Def Mousse Def, it's like a classic because it's like everyone knows that it's really good, and it's just like it's like the best mousse out there. This is like the best deep conditioner out there. Like it's just like I feel like when it comes to the very popular stuff on TikTok and everything, it's like people know what they're talking about. But yeah, this is really really good, and this is what got me into Shea Moisture again. And I can't believe I've never tried this one. Then let's go into the curl maker. I feel like this curl maker and like these two products, we're going to talk about these two products. These like they are so moisturizing. Like I did not realize that gels could be drying because like I was out here using these extract, like what is it? What are these called? They have like heavy extracts and just like I think people call it a certain thing because botanical gel, I think. Yeah, I think they're botanical gels, but I'm also like, people say something about the doux having botanical gels, or do they not? I don't know. And I don't think that's true, but like, whatever these type of gels are, that there's just like a bunch of extracts and stuff, and it's like, I don't even know what the holding agent is, but like, it's just like a bunch of just extracts. I think that Melanin Hair Care should come out with one of these, because this is the only way that you can get a stronghold gel, but it also be like a natural hair care gel, and also just like moisturizes your hair really well. And I really like this one. But anyways, wait, no, let's talk about specifically this one. This one, I loved the results of my hair, but this is also like the first time that, like, other than the gel from Curl Mix that I was using, and it just like I liked any type of gel on my hair, because I was like, wow, like my hair can be defined and stuff, so like it worked like that. I thought that I got like a lot of, at least from that time, like definition and also like volume, and I like that. The only problem with this gel is the fact that when it rained, my hair was like all frizzy, and it's like, sure, when it rains, like your hair can get frizzy and everything, but like when it comes to a gel, like I feel like this is very glycerin heavy, and that's why it does that. But like a lot of gels don't have to do that. But like I did love how it clumped my hair and just like how it looked. When it comes to this gel, I am so conflicted with the gel. First off, moisturizing, like I could just use the Melanin Hair Care leave-in and my hair is moisturized. What else do we have to say about this gel? My problem with this gel is that it's such a stronghold gel, and it's so good like on that front, because like, wow, I love stronghold gels. The problem about it is the fact that it leaves my hair so stringy, like not stringy, but like it's just like, it does not like, and this lasted till like when I came home. This was the gel that I used for when I came home, and it lasted the whole week, and it's just like, it was so great. But anyways, the problem is the fact that it doesn't clump your curls at all, so and I don't like it when my curls are not clumped. Like they just like, I just don't think that they look very good when it's not clumped. So like I'm just like, I'm gonna have to let this one go. But it's really sad that I have to let it go, because like generally, like if this clumped my curls, then it would be the perfect gel. This product I've not used. I got it from, what is it? Myers. This is the same owner who made the Main Choice. Let's talk about the Main Choice next. I feel like the Main Choice is a brand that I wish that I was there for. Like they had like the most wash and go collection that you could have. Like they were like, I feel like the ringleaders of like the wash and go community. Like they truly helped people do their wash and goes, because like they just like had so many products for it. Like they had shampoo, deep conditioner, leave-in, and gel for like each collection. Maybe they'd have a edge gel or whatever, but like, and it's like every collection had like a different purpose. Like this is the anti-breakage collection. I feel like we don't get collections like this anymore, like especially when it comes to gels. Like we do not get multiple gels from brands anymore. That's why I compared the doux to the Main Choice. I feel like the Main Choice did have more moisturizing gels, but like I feel like they're similar in the fact that I feel like natural hair care brands are scared to release gels, and I don't know why. I don't know if people just don't like gels. I don't know what's going on when it comes to gels, but like it's just like no one's releasing gels, and so like the Main Choice was doing that back in the days, but now we don't have like a brand that's doing that except the doux. Because I feel like every single hair care brand only has one gel, and I'm just like, you can release more than one gel. Like you can release, just like be one of those people who releases like a custard, a jelly, a gel. Like just like I want different hair product, like different gels for different holds. You know what I mean? Like I want like a soft hold gel. I don't think we need soft hold gels, because like I feel like a mousse can do that same job, but like, you know what I mean, we could do a soft hold gel. Also, it's really annoying when you just like put a bunch of products in your hair and then it's like it just fizzes up later. Because I feel like when it comes to gels, I guess we're just talking. When it comes to gels, I feel like, what am I saying? For gels, I feel like gels, like you don't know how much hold a gel has until like the next day, because it's like the next day your hair is still like intact and it looks great and whatever, or you don't know it till the end of the week, whatever. Like actually no, it's till the next day. The next day I know how much hold I have, and like whether a style will last or not. Or just like even like, just like give it a few hours after you're done styling it. But when you're putting products in your hair, and it can look like your hair is like the most defined thing ever, and then it's like when you go away, just like when you are done styling your hair and an hour has passed, it's like you look at your hair and it's like the frizziest thing ever, and it's just like, that means that it has a light hold. So it's like I need the companies to tell me if it has light to strong hold. But anyways, I feel like light hold gels, like you can use a mousse instead. But then it's like I want like a medium hold gel and then a strong hold gel. You know what I mean? Like, I want different options when it comes to my gels, because like sometimes you don't want the same look, like specifically strong hold gels, because I feel like most brands initially come out with like a medium hold gel because they want to just like have something that everyone likes. Like if you don't like too strong of a hold, you're not like complaining. If you like a strong hold, like you're not complaining too much. So they always come out with the medium hold, but it's like I want a strong hold, and I feel like that's really why I want multiple gels, so that I can get that strong hold gel. Anyways, let's talk about this brand. The leave-in was really moisturizing. Like it is beyond moisturizing. Like this is the product I used with the doux mousse, and I don't even know if the doux mousse was so moisturizing because I used this, but like this moisturizes my hair. We have the deep conditioner. I used half of this product, which I'm just like using half of a, I feel like when it comes to like the light hold, like the lightweight masks, they're not for me, because like I just, whatever, I don't know if this has slip, I don't remember that, but like I don't like the lightweight ones because it's like I feel like I use more in my hair, and this was like a $20 deep conditioner, so it's like $10 in my hair, for one use. Not very happy about that. Then we have the gel. Did I use half the gel? Am I going crazy? I thought I used like 1/3 of the gel. Do you guys see that? I don't know if it's zooming in, but like this is looking like I used half the gel. I thought it was 1/3. Maybe it's 1/3. I'm gonna hope it's 1/3 because like I just used so much of this gel now that I'm thinking of it. I got a very moisturized just like routine, and I just like, again, when it comes to leave-in gel, like you cannot convince me that you don't need a leave-in gel, because like they make my hair more moisturized, and I just like, that's what I need. Then we have wet line. I don't know why I ever left wet line in the dust. Okay, what I will say is when I used it on my hair, I feel like I was breaking off my hair because I was using such big sections and it was not detangling my hair. I have used like a gel with this texture or something, and it did like, I did have slip. The problem about these gels, actually, now let me say this, these types of gels do not have slip, and that's like my big problem. Even when it came to oh, never mind, I haven't talked about that one yet. But like, actually, they don't have much slip, and I feel like I'm just like ripping out my hair every time I use a gel like this, and that's why I don't, like, this is what, like, if I could, I would use wet line and wet line only every single day, all day, every day, because like wet line will have your hair, first up, it will have your hair flat, it will have your hair, well, I used to be like such a fan of flat hair. I'm not really anymore, because I'm just like, my roots are forever going to be puffy and stuff, so then it's just like I have like defined and puffy roots. Like it's just, it's how my hair is. So like I'm not a fan of that, but like it'll have your hair looking good, and it also moisturize, like leaves your hair moisturized, which is so good, because like I hate the fact that every single gel is drying, but this gel is not drying. This gel is like so good. I'm gonna get a bigger version of it, and it's only like $3, which I'm just like, this has spoiled me. Like if I'm gonna use a gel like this, I'm gonna use this gel, because it has a strong hold and everything, and it's just like, it's so great, but like again, it just like, it rips out your hair if you're not being careful, and I'm just like, I don't want to be out here just like, ripping out my hair, so it's not good for me, but like it leaves my hair moisturized, not like that. This product, this is Thirsty Curls Leave-In Vitalizer. Both of like I had two different, like I had like the whole small mini pack. My problem about this is the fact that it feels like an oil going in your hair. This is not a leave-in at all. I don't know if this is the leave-in or if this is the refresher. Both the leave-in and the refresher felt like oils on my hair. Actually, I don't think this is the, I don't think this is, yeah, this has water. Like, okay, I think this is the leave-in. This feels like, it's not a leave-in at all. So I'm just like, why are you calling this a leave-in? I could have used this with the product I used today. I should have used that, but it's not great. Let's go on to like another product by the brand, which, okay, first off, let's talk about like, I guess this actual product, well, like not the actual, like the packaging. I did not like this. I feel like Camille Rose has deep conditioners that are thick. They do not detangle your hair at all, and I don't know, and then they have no moisture, so that's my opinion on that. But like inside of this product is actually the ooh, okay, I only have very little, and it's like drying up and everything. But I have the Curly Magic hair gel. It has too little hold for me. Like like my hair does not, like, this does not do anything for my hair, and that's not good. So yeah, so like I'm just like, I feel like this is like the core three gels. Like this is like the lightest, softest hold. Just like, let's put like a Curly Magic picture in, and then this is like the medium hold gel, and this is like the strong hold gel. And I feel like the classic three, that's also another thing why I'm just like, I'm always just like down to go back to the classics, because I feel like the classics were good for a reason. This is a product that I bought at TJ Maxx, and this is what got me into TJ Maxx and just like Marshall finds and everything. I do think that I have to, like, I had to stop when it comes to the fines, and just like when I found a product, like, let's buy it because it's cheaper, because I'm out here, like, it reminds me of like back when I used to buy books from, like, when I used to buy used books, because it was so cheap that I would like keep buying it even though I know that like my hair is not gonna like it. So yeah. Then we have this leave-in. This is my lash Mielle products. I do not like Mielle. I feel like their products, like, they are not moisturizing enough. They give me no slip, and it's like, my thing is just give me slip, and like I'll low-key be good. And it's just like, this doesn't, like, their hair products in general do neither. Actually no, I feel like I really like the line that everyone uses, the wait no, what is it, something and honey line. It's like this purple pink color. I liked that line. The only problem was the fact that it was so sticky from the honey, and that's why I didn't like honey, even though I bought all these honey products from the doux bag. I'm glad that that product was not sticky. But anyways, this is spray leave-ins. Spray leave-ins I think are useless. I feel like they're useful for sometimes, but it's like the amount of times that they're useful, it's just not worth having one for. Yeah. Then we have Curl Talk. I've never used this one. I saw it at the store. It was $10, which I was just like, $10 for a I don't even think it was 10. No, it was like $6.99 or something like that. And I was like, $6.99. Wait, no, or was it $10? I think it was like, I don't even think it was $10, but it was really, really cheap for a hair gel, for a 12-ounce hair gel. And I was like, I cannot like leave you at the store, because like I just do know how expensive hair gels are. If this works, then that's gonna be really good. I tried their deep conditioner before, but like this is the first time trying the gel. The deep conditioner I thought was okay. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I don't remember things that I tried back in the days, low key. Then we used, let me open this one. We used Dippity Doo Girls with Curls. So this, for both of these were both $10. It came in a packaging, and it was like $10 for two Dippity Doo Girls with Curls. I saw Bianca Benet. This is the wash and go that I have right now. Like, this is a result of this product and the melanin hair care leave-in. Anyways, my thing about this gel. Wait, oh no, that's a lie. That is a complete lie. Okay, I use that every single day. So this called melanin hair care leave-in. So like I always think that I'm using that one, but like I did not use that this time because I forgot about this. This product does not work with literally any leave-ins. I've tried it with every single leave-in, spray leave-ins, just like whatever. It's just like it doesn't work. Which I'm thinking like maybe I can use this with this just to do something, because like my hair is so dry. Like this is not going to be good when it comes to the moisture factors of things, because like it's really drying. And I used half the product, which I'm happy I used half the product because I do not want it in my collection, because it's like, how am I going to use just like a product that doesn't have a leave-in? It's just, I'm not doing the whole no leave-in thing, because like, again, I told you guys that having no leave-in just like leaves my hair dry, and I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, this was not a very good product. But anyways, this was the gel that made me realize that these types of gels rip out my hair, because like they don't have enough slip to just like glide through the tangles. Because I feel like when it comes to my deep conditioner, I feel like the tangles do not get out. Actually no, the tangles were not out because I feel like I used a deep conditioner that did not like take out my tangles, and so like this had to, and it's like this was not a good one to do that. So it's just like I need slip from every single place of my routine, and this just like wasn't it. That is all the products that I own. Wait a second. Okay, I forgot that I told you guys that I was going to talk about like the products that I think that I'm going to use from now on, because like these prayer products, just like I did the same thing with my perfume, disclaimer. I bought all of these things because like I was coping with the fact that it was the second semester for college and I was doing too many credits, and I just like had a spending addiction, so like that was like a part of it. But like what I want to do going forward is, first off, I want to just use melanin hair care because like their hair products work for me, and I also think that using one brand is very important to me because I feel like if you use one brand, I feel like you can get a moisturized, good looking wash and go, because I feel like every brand, as long as you use everything together, they work together. And I just like, I feel like when you don't use things together, then it just like it doesn't work. And it's like I obviously can't afford to buy like a whole line, especially like a shampoo, because it's a shampoo, even though I say it's not important, it's kind of important because it's like I remember I feel like I used a shampoo by a brand, and I remember that shampoo made me realize that like shampoos do matter. I don't remember what the shampoo was, but like I was using the shampoo and I was like, wow, shampoos do matter because it's like they can ruin your whole wash and go and stuff. But it's like there are just some products that I don't have time to buy. Like I do not want to buy a leave-in. I have a leave-in here. I do not want to, like, I want to buy deep conditioner and gel. Those are like the only two things I want to buy because it's like leave-in conditioners are not interesting and whatever. But I feel like when you use the brand together as it's intended to be used, it just like helps your hair more. But like because Melanin Hair Care does not have a gel, and they will not have a gel for like I anticipate like at the very least 3 years, like they're not gonna have a gel for a while because like again they can't get on their feet, and I feel like they're not gonna get on their feet for a long time. And also when it comes to, like, they were trying to make a flaxseed gel, which I need, like they need to get off of like the whole flaxseed gel thing, because flaxseed gels, like with their times already, like how long it takes to produce a product, I feel like a flaxseed gel will also like only slow them down. And it's like, even though I love them, I'm just like even though I love them, like I'm just like a flaxseed gel, like I don't know, like it's not going to be good for them. It's like what I need them to do is make like an extract gel. I've also heard about the gel from Pattern, and I feel like if they low-key made like a gel with flaxseed oil, it would be good. I feel like flaxseed gels, even though they're really good, like I feel like it's just like, I don't know, I think it takes too long for them to make and stuff, and I think that's why they said like they can't do in high quantities and just like all the things like that. Yeah, I'm trying to look at this to just like see and stuff. Yeah, so I think that for the gels that I will be using, I'm gonna use the wet line gel. If this gel can work under humidity, I think I can use this one. And then at the very least, not the very least, at the last gel that I think I'm gonna use is the honey dip. Wait, no, honey bee gel from the doux. So yeah, let me put everything back, and yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video when I'm actually talking about reading and writing and just like whatever. And yeah, if you guys want to talk about the hair products, you guys can. I don't know how to exit this video because like usually I just like say like I don't even know what I say. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.